Hey guys, so welcome to BIO112. This will be a 8-week summer session, so it's going to be very fast-paced. You're going to have a lot to do each week. So prepare yourselves. This is a 6 contact hour course in a 16-week format, which means it'll be a 12 contact hour course in an 8-week format, which means that you would be sitting in class for 12 hours a day, or not day, 12 hours a week if you were taking this seated. So you need to probably expect to put about that much time in for this class. Setup very similar to the BIO111s if you took BIO111 with us online. And so you have your lecture, lab, weekly assignments. And right now you can see Module 1. You'll see a summary of the due dates at the beginning. I don't have you hand in written homework in here, but the written questions, which you can find with the publisher slides here, these written questions are what are going to show up on your exam. So you want to do those ahead of time and make sure that you can answer them. You cannot have notes on your exams, and your exams will be monitored with Respondus Monitor, so you need a webcam also. But I strongly encourage you, you'll do much better on your exams if you do these written questions ahead of time. And you will find those for each chapter in the module. You will have a lecture quiz, and you'll have a lab, and within the lab folder, you'll find everything you need. You'll find the area to submit your lab, and you'll find a lab quiz. So everything that you had in BIO111 if you took it with us online, the lecture quiz, the lab submit will all be there. The only difference is I don't have you hand in the possible exam questions or the written homework. You have discussion boards each week. Right now, your orientation discussion board is the only one that you'll be able to see. That I need your initial post by tomorrow, by Friday, May the 21st. You also will need to do all your replies by the 24th. And you can see all these due dates. A good way to see all your due dates is on your course calendar. And so you're going to see both my classes. So you're green, and then my 111 is blue. But you can see when you have things due. So your orientation discussion board due tomorrow. Then you have 5 assignments due on Monday, 3 on Wednesday. And I'll be adding to this because I'm going to open up Module 2 and Module 3, which will all be on that first exam. And your first exam will be in about a week and a half because we're in a short 8-week semester, and you're going to have 2 mini exams and a midterm and a final. So to have 4 exams in 8 weeks, that means you're going to have an exam about every 2 weeks. And then you'll have the Mastering Biology site. Click on the Mastering Home, brings you here, and then you can see all your assignments and their due dates from the Mastering Home. Most work in this class can be turned in late with penalty, but these dynamic study modules that you find in the mastering area will be a 0 if they are not done by the due date. And that's because I can't set a penalty on these. It's an all or none. Mastering doesn't let me set a due date or a penalty on them. Whereas with the homework, I can set a 1% per day penalty. So when this is late, it's a 1% per day penalty. Discussion boards, if you miss them, I'll put in a 0 Saturday morning. The day after, they should have their initial post. You can still post in them even when I put in a 0, but that lets me know that you did not do the initial post by the deadline. And in this class, especially where we have so few students, it's critical that everybody gets their first post in so everybody has something to respond to. And as I mentioned in an earlier announcement email, I will be adjusting this rubric for grading the discussion forums because we do have such a small class. And I will base the grading on how many people actually submit by that initial date and then go from there. As long as you reply to everybody that posts by that initial date, you'll get 102. All right, I think that's about it. Again, course calendar shows you everything that is due and when it's due. You will find all the materials under the lecture and lab weekly within each module folder. Make sure you finish your orientation Most of that is due, other than the initial post that's due tomorrow, most of that is due on Monday. And along with what you have due from the orientation on Monday, you also have your first mastering due on Monday. I think it's the Chapter 19 Dynamic Study Module. And then the Chapter 19 homework due on Wednesday, along with the quiz. And then we'll start into the next module, and that's why I need to get that next module open for you. All right, if you have questions, please contact me. I can't help if you don't ask. If I don't answer your email within 24 hours, be sure to let me know. Email me again. And don't forget, I do have virtual office hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 1:30 to 2:30. Sometimes that may change, but I'll send out an announcement when that does change. All right, let's get started. Everybody have a great semester, and I look forward to working with you.